What's up, y'all? It's Desiree. Something really bad happened. Nipsey Hussle was killed and he was shot outside of his store. I'm still trying to process it because it's somebody I looked up to. He has a new baby and I feel so bad for Lauren London. But I had to make a video to just kind of like try to heal from the situation. And I always thought that I would get to meet him a second time, especially him being so young. You know, he was 33, and I know the numerics, like, for certain people are important when they're killed. And so that's the same age Jesus Christ was when he realized what he was supposed to do as a leader. And I don't like that he was 33. Like, he has so much to live for. He had so much that he was going to do. He was going to do a documentary for, for Dr. Sebi. I can't sleep, man. Cannot sleep. And he's the artist that helped me realize that it's important to stay independent and to not always just sign the first deal that comes to you. I remember the first time I heard about him, I was with my sister, and we were like, I had went to see her. She lives in Tacoma. Her name's Leah. And when I went to Tacoma to see her, she has like this presence about her that just makes you feel like real California like or whatever. Even though she's in Tacoma, like she has a really strong accent, and our brothers do too. And our brother was there, and he was listening to like Messy Marv and Nipsey Hussle, and this was like in 2009. Um, this was when like a lot of people knew about him, but he was just starting to like come back because he had just got back from jail and stuff. Man, no dude put me on to him. Nothing. My family put me on to him, and I just had a special connection with him. Like, I would listen to him to feel stronger, to get through certain movies like I did, where I had to play like a soldier, kill people or whatever. Like, I would listen to him to feel strong and safe at the same time. And when I first moved to LA, I was jamming him so hard. I still jam him hard, but when I moved to LA, I was scared, and he made me feel like I was a Crip. Like, and I'm not even a Crip. I have some homeboys that are, shout out to y'all, but like, he made me feel like untouchable, and he has a song like that, like, um, yeah, it's the untouchable. Ain't nobody with me, so unavailable. Certified gangster, hustler, never been a mark, bust a hater. How you love that? But yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, it just kind of messed me up. Like, I'm still trying to process it. And there's a producer I'm cool with named Malcolm, and another guitarist I'm cool with named Dave. We call him Uncle Dave. And both of them have worked with Nipsey, and I reached out to them, but they just like me, and they artists, and they super sensitive. So Malcolm's a little bit closer in my age, so Malcolm was like, he was sweet. He was like, hey, um, he was like, yeah, he's hurt. He don't really know really how to process it, but like I just always thought I would get to do a song with him. Like I just always thought he would be here, and I don't know why. Somebody would shoot him 6 times. Like he's not. This man don't bother nobody. He used to walk through Crenshaw, no bodyguard, nothing. Like I met people that met him out there when I moved to LA, and they was just like, Nipsey just be walking around out here. He don't care. I remember living in Cali, and I had a wall. When I moved to the hood, I had like I lived all over, but when I moved to like the Slauson area, I was on 81st and Fig, and there was a wall next to my bed, and it literally said um, Slauson, and it was like etched into the wall. And I used to look at it and fall asleep. Like it would give me peace because Nipsey was from Slauson. Like it was like the wall had a tattoo or something. And then it made me think about Bones and like Snoop Dogg. But that's beside the case. Like that's my favorite movie. But I don't know, man. I just always thought he would be here. Like, and I had the opportunity to watch him from afar. Um, there was a celebrity basketball tournament at the BET Experience. My friend invited me to. Like, I just, I just, I saw him. I think the game was there maybe, and like Snoop Dogg, and they were playing basketball, and we were just watching them in the stands. And after the game was over, they got rushed with like fans, and I was like, I'll see him again. And I was reading this book on how to survive in Hollywood, and it was like the ones that you really look up to, you gotta meet them like at least 3 times before you can like get any, personal information from them and stuff, just because people gotta feel comfortable around you and stuff. And so I just always thought I would like meet him like again and get to talk to him, but I watched him from afar, and I watched him more than the other ones because this man stayed independent for so long. He didn't let anybody tell him, sign with a label. And he used to drop his CDs off every single time he made a new song. He would drop it off at the radio station. Every time, drop it off, drop it off, drop it off. I just heard like people say that about him, and he was just a hard worker. He really was a hustler. Like he got out of jail and he just hit the ground running, just got to it, and he helped me figure out like I need to own my publishing. I need to own my music. If I sign with somebody, they're gonna have to do a good job. And I don't know. I prayed about it. I prayed for my protection. I prayed for my family's protection. I prayed for the protection of Malcolm and David, the other people I'm cool with that may actually know him. And it's just not cool. Like, why can't we just make it? Like, why can't we just do well? Like, I don't understand why we always getting killed for just trying to do well in life. Like, I think this is the most dangerous job I ever chose. And I didn't know it was so dangerous when I was a kid. And I've been doing it so long. I've been doing it since I was 6 years old. It's like, now I feel like it's my purpose, but at the same time, it's really scary to know that, like, it's a game, kind of, to these people. Like, they will kill you if you say or do the wrong thing. And he didn't do nothing. He was just trying to make that documentary. But anyway, um, I don't know. I don't have nothing else to say. But y'all really gotta pray for y'all's favorite entertainers. Like, I haven't felt this sad since Michael Jackson died, bro. Like, that was the only. I'm gonna be crying over people like this. Like, this is crazy though to me, cause I just always thought you would be here. I thought you was gonna be like a commodity or something. And it's 2019. Like, can we just stop killing people? Like, stop killing people. Anyway, I'm finna go. Y'all leave comments. Let me know what you think. Y'all pray for the families. Bye. Deuces. Juice and paper.